Remarketer, empowering realtors.
Good morning, and thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your long weekend and had a chance to enjoy the good weather that we had over the weekend, apart from the smoke that we had pretty much going on. But this hopefully was an eventful weekend for you guys. All right, so today what I'm going to be talking about is the integration of AI into Remarketer. This has been a thing that we've pretty much initiated ever since the real pickup of the hype of AI, and we have embedded AI into the platform in order to enable you as realtors who are using the platforms to market your services, to be able to market and communicate more efficiently and effectively. So there are many different areas where we've integrated AI, and I'd like to go over as many of them, but I'll give you a couple of examples that you can utilize the AI that's been integrated into the platform to create very unique communication, let's say, pieces, basically. So you can communicate better with leads, with clients, with past clients, and prospects. So let's get into it and check out what we have in store for you. All right. Let me just fix this size. Perfect. All right. So as I mentioned, there are several different areas where we have AI integrated into the system. We will go one by one, but for you to remember, pretty much anywhere that you're making communication pieces for clients, there's going to be AI. And you're going to be able to see a button somewhere that is going to be able to help you with AI generate the content that you wish to create. Let's start from the top. Let's go to news and blogs. So this is where you have access to several different blog posts that we have posted for you, and you're going to be able to utilize these just to simply post to your website. So that's an easy click and post option. So there are several articles available to you every week that you could just simply click and add to post. So for instance, a couple of these have automatically been added to your website, but you can add another blog post to your website as well. Let's say, for instance, Canadian housing market shows signs of recovery, but growth remains cautious. All right, let's view this one. You can read this. So even this has been generated by AI. So you can go ahead and click add and add this to your website. So basically, that's all it would be required to do. So you can add to your posts. And if you refresh, you see that title has been added to your posts. Let me pull up the website and go to market news. Where is it? Tools. Right there. I've been changing the header. That's why I couldn't find it, basically. So that's the article that we just added. Now, let's say you want to create your own article. What you would need to do is to click on Add New, and right here, you can see the buttons here that says Help Me Write. So this is your queue. This is the AI integration, which is going to help you generate content. So that's the ChatGPT writing wizard. It's pre-configured for you, and it is also connected to the most advanced and most up-to-date um, algorithms of OpenAI that can help you write content. So as you can see, each one of these items, the post title, the description, as well as the body, has got its own help me write button, which is going to help you generate the content that you wish for that area. So for instance, here, I can go ahead and click help me write. And then we have a drop down from which I can select whether I want to write an email campaign title, an email campaign message. It's already uh, defaulted to an email campaign title because that's what I am going to be writing. A blog post title, for instance, a blog post itself, a newsletter description. So there are several different items in this drop down that you can select from. So am I going to email this? Do I want to use it as a blog on my website? So depending on the type of content that I want to generate, you just select the type of content. So let's say I want to prepare a post for emailing to my clients. So this is going to be an email campaign title. Now, the next thing is just a description of the topic you wish to write about. All right. So now here, you don't need to be proper. You don't need to, uh, you know, um, uh, write the title exactly as you wish to appear on the email. That's the work of the AI. All you need to do is to just describe what you wish to put out there. So let's say, for example, we have an event coming up. It's a charity event, and we would like to prepare this content and send that out to our clients, right? So it could be as easy as that, as just a charity event. So this is going to be we are sponsoring charity event, and this is an invitation, just like that, right? So that would be the description of the topic that we wish to have. Then we would have the style of writing here, which would be another drop down that you could select the tone that you wish to write in. So would you like it to be professional? Would you like it to be formal? Would you like it to sound urgent? Would you like to sound compelling, for instance? Would you like it to be casual? Would you like it to be poetic? Would you like it to be, I don't know, excited, funny, joyful? So there are many, many different things. Serious, surprised, worried. So let's say we want this one to be creative. Okay, so I just want a creative tone to write my email campaign. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is going to be a campaign title, and I just need one sentence. Let's use some emojis as well, so to catch to make it a little bit more eye-catching. I'm just going to click submit, and this is going to be, the whole thing is going to be my configuration. Submit it to AI, and it is going to give me an option for the title of my email. All right. So just like that, it basically did that. Instead of me spending time thinking about this can be a much, much quicker and straightforward approach. That's how AI is going to help you do a lot more. Now, next one is going to be an email campaign message. So I'm going to select that one. So this is going to be the message after the salutation. That's where the description is going to be shown. And again, here's what I'm going to see. You are invited to take part in our charity event. Let's say, please review. Okay, let's just say, please see what's happening below. We love to see you there. It's going to be charitable. All right. Now I just need one paragraph here. I don't need emojis anymore, and I will keep the creative tone going forward. Just click submit, and it is going to create a content, like just one paragraph that is going to be used for the description. Here it is. You're invited to take part in our charity event, a vibrant evening of artful auctions, live music, and gourmet delights, etc., etc. So, if any of this is not true, you can go ahead and correct it. For instance, if you don't want that, but and if you don't like the whole thing, you could just click submit again, and it is going to create another one for you. So let's say it's fine, and I'm going to use that, and then I would like to create a post body as well. So here you could use pictures, you could use, you know, videos, etc. As you can see up here, you can add pictures, you can add videos. So, but creating a more sophisticated post, we'll leave it to another video. But here, I just want to create some content here. So this one is going to be a blog post itself. And it's going to be talking about, let's say I want to have one paragraph of information about, it's a very important part of our business as realtors to give to our community. Then what's important to say is that your presence will bring joy. We will have lots of fun while, let's say, doing good. As I mentioned, you don't even have to be proper. Just dump your thoughts here. So I want another paragraph, and I want to create it creatively. So that's going to be the paragraph there, and I can use this and then add a couple of pictures, for instance, etc., and go. So just like that, I have an announcement available that I can now go ahead and email to my contacts. So just like that, I built some content. It literally took a few minutes for me to build a content that could have taken a lot longer for me to prepare and proofread and think about what I'm going to say and all of that. And with just a few clicks, you're able to create that content. So this is one example under news and blogs. Let's say you have one of these articles. So let's say, for instance, you have this one here, and you want to create your own version of this. So we just added this to our list over here. So this is now published on my website. I can go ahead and click edit, and now I would want to have my own version of this, right? So, for example, what I can do, I can copy this. And again, I'm going to go into help me write. What is this? This is a blog post. All right. And I would like this to be available in, let's say, for example, let's say I want this to be available in Russian. And I just copied the content that we had provided to you. All right. And this is going to be, it's going to be 2 paragraphs. Submit. There it is. It gave me the same content, but in Russian. And I can now go ahead and use this one instead or alongside the English version of this. Just like that. And I don't know where the paragraph break would be, but I assume maybe, I don't know, over here. Perfect. So I have the content produced for me in Russian. That's another example for you. So, you can really take things further, and you want to recreate the content in different languages so that you can communicate with your clients, with your prospects, with your past clients in their own language. That's going to be another level of service for you as well. So that, again, is a very interesting thing to do. So you just made this your own. You can take that out. You now have a Russian version of that news article that we just created there. All right. You could do the same thing with the description. You could do the same thing with the post title. And imagine sending that to your clients who speak Russian. So it's on a different level again. So that's, again, another example for you. So you can see that you can add content, you can edit content. You have it available in various areas. So for instance, here under newsletters, if I go to newsletter and I want to create a custom newsletter, you can see the help me write buttons right here again. So if I want to create the newsletter, I can use these help me write buttons to create a newsletter title as well as a newsletter description. All right. So let me show you another part of the AI integration, and then we're going to come back and create a custom newsletter together, and I'll show you an ultimate way of generating the news, a market update, let's say, in the newsletter. So these are for content creation. We have it available in Listing Courier. We have it available in multiple areas. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you, so basically the cue is to see that help me write button. Wherever you see that help me write button, that's AI integration, and you have it available there. Now, another tab that we have, which is basically AI completely, is the Content GPT. So this is where the system is looking for different news articles every single day, and it's using AI to generate content for you. All right. So, for example, here, this one's talking about Canada's evolution, real estate, trade diversification, and economic shifts. Right. So you can see the article. It's a very brief article, and you could use this if you wish in your news, or you could share this to social media, etc. So, for example, here, let's say LNG Canada CEO projects strong growth in Canadian LNG exports. These are things that would be relating to the economy in general, and obviously being part of a real estate industry that is basically another significant portion of the economy. And these things are related, and you should be able to talk about these, and you have the content available right here. All right. So these are different things that you can see. This one's interesting. New bridge stimulates Canadian investment in the U.S. real estate market, for example. So there are several different things. You can see that there are all sorts of content that are related, and you're able to use these content for marketing as well. So let's do one. So let's for instance take this one. What I'm going to do, I can either share them on social media directly, or I can just simply click on add on this first icon here. It'll add it to your news articles. So this one's now added. Let's go back to the news and blogs, and you would see it right here. So this one's been added to your website as a website news. And if I go ahead and then refresh my website as well, sorry, let's go back. Refresh this one. There it is. You can see the news article added in here as well. So we've got that news article. You want to change it, you can change it just the same way that I showed you. You can edit it and change the picture, for instance. You want to change the content here, you can do that. You have the source mentioned here as well. Now, from here, I can go ahead and email this to my contacts or share it to my social media. So you see how you could utilize this content, which is continuously being generated for you using AI conveniently for communicating with your contacts and clients and past clients. So these are things that other realtors are not doing. And remember that this is how you do CRM. This is how you create the relationship, the R in CRM, which is the core of it. So if you don't communicate and you don't have anything to say, then you're just as you're just as good as any other realtor. But you do have a lot of content here that's available to you, and all you need to do is to go through them, select and share, and you'll be a communication king, because you'll be able to send across a lot of information with ease. And all of this is already prepared, and changing it and altering it and personalizing it, it's just 2 clicks away, and you can easily utilize the content there. So this is the news and articles section. So you've got all sorts of news. So my suggestion is to, at least once every other day, check out these articles. It's good for your own information. That's one important thing, for you to be able to be informed. This is already gathering real estate related information for you, and you're going to be able to really become that informed person and have a lot to talk about whenever we're talking about the industry and the economy in general, which is a hot topic today, and it has been for the past couple of years, and it will definitely continue to be as things are evolving. And there's a lot to grasp here. So that's one very important tool for you. And then we have another one under Content GPT, which is again generated by AI. This one hasn't been updated today yet, but it will be updated soon, because it's August 5th, and we're updating all the real estate market stats right now. That's why you don't see it right now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one myself, and I will show that to you. Over here, you would have the market stats for different market areas available. Now, we're going to create one ourselves. And I'm going to scroll down and go to the market reports right here. So I'm going to check out the live city market watch. So these are all of our market reports. And let's say, for example, I would like to pull up the market stats for, let's say, Brampton. So here it is, the market stats for Brampton. I can see the statistical information, etc. We did have a little bit of a discussion about this last week. So if you are interested to see more about this, I suggest that you take a look at our last week's video. It's available under Academy. And we did talk about these numbers, etc. But one of the things that I showed you there as well, and I would like to point out to it again here, is this little button right here. It's a very, very capable button. It's a Get AI Analysis. So this is another level when it comes to utilizing and integrating AI here. So what it will do is that it is going to take the information from this chart, all of these charts, all of this information, and it is going to create an analysis report for you. So one thing is for you to be able to look at these numbers and check them out. And then the other thing is for you to be able to generate an analysis, right? So this is an analysis for all property types in Brampton. As you know, you can select the property type here as well. You can change it to condos only. You can change it to basically detached properties only, for example, and do analysis of that. So this is basically an analysis made using all of this. It's an analysis report. So you can utilize this content for content marketing. One of the things that you could do is you could just simply take this and start recording yourself pointing to these numbers and graphs and everything, and just reading over this script right here. Another thing is that we could utilize this um, in a newsletter, for instance. So I have created a market analysis, and I want to use this market analysis for my newsletter there. All right, so this has been created for me. All I need to do is to click copy, and it'll be copied to my clipboard. And now I could use it somewhere else. Now, let's go ahead and open another tab right here and go to the newsletter option that we had. I'm going to go to custom newsletter. All right, my newsletter title is going to be, this is going to be an email campaign title. It is going to be, I'm just going to say a newsletter title. It's going to be Brampton Market Analysis. All right, so let's be a little playful here. I'm going to make this funny. I need one sentence, submit. I could have used emojis as well. Now, why did I do that? Because we want to be playful. We don't want to be boring all the time. We want to be able to change tone every here and there. And basically, we want to be able to encourage the user to open and engage with our content. So that's why these things aren't even a problem, and they're encouraged in marketing. Now, this is just making up some information. So, for example, it's saying home prices popping faster than popcorn at a movie premiere. It's funny, interesting. But if that's not the case, and you don't want it to say that, we just needed to make sure that we mention that here as well, right? So, market is let's say has been slowing, but seems to be getting a little better. Maybe that's the case. I didn't read the analysis that we had, but now I can be a little bit more proper. All right, Brampton's housing markets hit the brakes for a nap, but now looks fully caffeinated and ready to roll, for example. All right, so this is how we can create the title. Then I could do the same thing for the description. But the thing that I wanted to show you is this. Let's go ahead and add the market watch, and we're going to select the same city, Brampton. There we go. So I have the stats added here. So these are the stats. Next section, I want to add a text area. And now I can go ahead and paste what I copied back there as the analysis of the market. So this is the full analysis of the market based on the same numbers that we have in this report that I just added. So I will just add that, and let's add a little title here as well. That's the Brampton market stats. Let's move this up. And then another title. My analysis. And I'm going to add this one up here. Another thing you could do is that you could just record yourself reading this, and you can also add a video. Just post it to YouTube and then add the video to the email as well. It's just going to take you 5 minutes, I promise. It's just going to take you 5 minutes to read this. You can be in a coffee shop and read this over and record this and just post it out there. And it's going to do wonders for you. So we have all the information available here, and the analysis available, and I can just go ahead and generate. And there we go. So we have a full-blown Brampton market stats and analysis available to be sent out to my clients. There we are. And you could just go ahead and email that out. So obviously you could use this. Let's go ahead and edit this again. Obviously you could create, the same thing in different languages as well. So I can go ahead and click text area. You see, we have the help me write thing here. So this is going to be a blog post, and we need 3 paragraphs, and this is going to be in Russian. I'll paste that and submit. And that's going to start sending that content for you in Russian. All right. So that is another cool thing that you could utilize as well. Not only the content generation, but also making an analysis for you as well. So you've got that available all over the place. Sorry, in Market Watch. So for example, we could do it for the detached properties in the city of Toronto. You can get an AI analysis, and it's going to analyze the market accordingly. Boom, there it is. So this is analysis for detached properties in Toronto. So you have all the information available, written properly for you, and you'll be able to utilize this as well. So now you've seen a few areas where AI integration has helped you generate content, from market analysis to just general an event announcement. You can use it for your open house announcement. You could use it for your social media content. You could use it all over the place. So you can create a lot of content here, and this is going to definitely enable you to really lift your marketing game to a whole new level. All right, so this is it. These are some areas that I wanted to show you, and I hope you're able to use more in your day-to-day marketing activities. This is important. Every day, spending about half an hour on this system, on Remarketer, and creating these kind of content and sending them out. You don't even need half an hour. Just 15 minutes is enough. Just before having lunch, or just while you're having breakfast, or while you're having your morning coffee. If you do this consistently, your CRM will pick up like a rocket. It's definitely going to start giving you a lot of feedback. People will start to engage with this. They are going to share things with each other. Your emails are going to be forwarded to other people. Your social posts are going to be shared with other people. You're not that funny, use this to make funny statements, for example. So there's so many you could do here that can really elevate the level that you communicate on social media, by email, on your website, anywhere pretty much, with your clients and your prospects. And that's what the core of CRM is. This is what you need to do in order to be able to build and maintain relationships with your clients. That's CRM. A misconception is that a CRM is a lead generation platform. It definitely is not. It's never been and never will be. A CRM is where you build relationships with your prospects, right? So that is what you would need to do, practice, and make a commitment to. With these tools that we've built and integrated, and with AI ever getting better every single day, things are just going to get easier and easier for you. So there's no reason why you shouldn't do that. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. I don't see any questions here, but if anything comes up, please reach out to us and we would be more than happy to help. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again next week with a different topic. Have a good one.